We believe there are 13 areas that comprise total wellness that, if balanced, can contribute to avoiding silent Maydays and negative emotional cycles. Understanding these areas and working to balance them out will help you and your organization to be more healthy and engaged.
When you look at these 13 different areas that make up the Wheel of Wellness, none of them are greater than the others. Another powerful insight around these areas is that if you improve satisfaction in one of them, not only does your overall wellness improve in that one area, the entire wheel gets more balanced. As you can see, they are all interlinked so that your mental, emotional, and physical state can experience positive enhancement through improvement in any area. The part can never be well unless the whole is well. Plato. You should have a copy of your Wheel of Wellness for yourself, and if you don't, please ask your program facilitator to provide you with one or visit the website below. This is an exercise we want you to do on your own privately, and we encourage you to be honest with yourself when graphing your own personal Wheel of Wellness. You can see on the outside of the wheel, it says satisfaction, and in the center of the wheel, it says dissatisfaction. So take a pen and plot the point in which area you feel you are between satisfaction and dissatisfaction. Some of the areas may be closer to one side than others. The idea is that this provides you with a self-assessment of your own wellness. It provides a basis for you to really think about specific areas that could be improved in order to make a positive influence on your overall wellness. Here is a sample of what a filled out Wheel of Wellness could look like. Remember that everyone will have different looking wheels, and we want you to do this with an open mind and give yourself an honest self-assessment.
In some form or fashion, by the time you have completed all of the modules, we will have touched on all of these areas. For now, let's talk about a few of them to give an idea of how they might influence your overall wellness. Sleep hygiene is something that our friend James really needed help with because his lack of it was reducing his effectiveness at work and raising his stress levels at home. He was starting to feel depressed and even experienced anxiety attacks. So he got some information from the Sleep Foundation. He found out that between 10 and 30% of adults struggle with chronic insomnia, and that 40% of people with insomnia are believed to also be affected by some form of mental health injury.
After talking with his doctor, James found out some simple tips that really helped him relax before he went to bed. He always used to look at his cell phone while in bed. Then he found out that the phone and electronic screens emit what is called blue light that affects alertness, hormone production, and sleep cycles. When James stopped looking at his cell phone in bed and right before he was trying to go to sleep, he found out that he was able to relax and go to sleep much quicker. Since James is a shift worker, he sometimes ate at odd times, and in many cases, he ate right before going to bed. When he stopped eating immediately before trying to go to sleep and cut out that after dinner drink or a cup of coffee, he found that it was much easier to relax. His wife bought him a sound machine that has calming noises like a mountain stream or an ocean waves. And James's doctor mentioned melatonin, which is a hormone that is naturally produced by your body and referred to as the sleep hormone. He responded well to melatonin, but his doctor recommended for everyone to consult their physician because it might not be something that all people can use. With all of these tips, James found that he felt better mentally and physically, and he ended up being able to sleep better than he thought he ever could.
Relationships, especially in times of crisis, are an integral part of the human connectivity that is so important for all of us to feel as if we have a support and a firm foundation of community. Human beings are wired to need the tangible benefits of human connection, which includes an increased feeling of belonging, purpose, happiness, self-worth, and confidence. Interestingly enough, our friend Jennifer is a person who is fairly reserved and feels quite satisfied being alone. While alone time can be refreshing and empowering, even those people like Jennifer who are naturally more introverted at some point do need to have the companionship of other people. In order to boost your wellness and satisfaction, make a point to connect with your friends and family at meals without having a cell phone present. Engage in regular discussions where you have actual conversation instead of just superficial banter, so that you can really connect on a deeper level. Relationships help to avoid mental health injuries because a strong sense of connection and support acts as a source for important emotional capital that everyone needs, no matter what your personality type might be. Let's review a few things we've talked about so far in the Wheel of Wellness.
In the Wheel of Wellness, which area is the most important? Looking at your cell phone immediately before going to sleep helps you to relax. What percentage of people with insomnia are affected by mental health injuries?